Hello chatbots out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my last few days of the week. On my Wednesday evening I had work. I got ready for work and got dropped at work, and I was just doing the usual. I got clocked in, was just serving food and drinks, cleaning tables, cleaning chairs, serving inside and outside, and it was pretty busy. And then to my surprise, my mum and our family friend came in and had some dinner, and so I was serving them. Got everything right. I didn't make any mistakes. I didn't drop anything. I didn't spill anything. And yeah, I'm doing really well. My confidence is so much better. I've definitely got that spark back, which I'm absolutely loving. I'm working so much at the moment. Cannot wait for this holiday in September. I need a blooming holiday. And yeah, I'm looking forward to having some of the colleagues back who've been on holiday. So they're coming back. One of the colleagues comes back this week, I think, which is very exciting and very good, because it means there's going to be more of us on, because at the moment a few have been on holiday, so there's not been as many people on. And yeah, hopefully in September, once the uni lot go off back to uni, hopefully we'll get some new workers in, because at the moment all across hospitality no one's applying, which is a little bit annoying. So we're kind of a little bit stretched, but hopefully as people finished secondary school now and are now looking for jobs before going to sixth form or college or part-time jobs, hopefully we'll get some more people coming in. And yeah, it was a really good shift. I then got picked up, I got back, put my work clothes in the wash. I then got into my PJs and had some scrambled egg for my tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Absolutely love scrambled egg at the moment. I then watched the UK soaps, wrote a bit of my journal, and I finished that and put that away. Then I was watching Love Island. I then went off to bed, and on my Thursday I got up, I got showered and changed and got into my work uniform and got ready for work, and was doing a day shift this time around instead of an evening shift. So I got ready for that. My dad had gone off for a fishing trip and had gone on Wednesday night and was staying overnight, and my mum was asleep. Younger brother was on his Xbox, older brother on his Xbox, older sister at hers and younger sister at hers as well. And my older brother then dropped me to work. I got clocked in and it was so busy. I already knew that it was going to be busy when I got to work and saw out in the courtyard so many people, and I was like, oh my gosh. And it's because war veterans, people that had been in the war, were there for the morning, for a coffee morning. So there's just so many elderly people out about and just serving so many coffees and teas and drinks, and it was just so busy. And there's just three of us on, so I was just running food and drinks left, right and centre. Didn't even get a chance to say good morning to my colleagues because it was just so busy. And I had loads of people patting my back and being like, you're doing a good job, keep it up. And I thought, oh, thanks guys. And they were all telling me different stories about the war and stuff, and it was really interesting, and they were just so lovely. And yeah, it went really well. And because it was so busy, it just sped by. The shift went so quickly, and I did 10 till 3, and then I was finished. I was working with one of my colleagues who I don't really get to work with that much. She's only just started, but she's just such a laugh. We get on really well, and we just have really good chats and so much fun when we work together. I think they're trying to keep us apart because obviously we're too much trouble when we're together. But yeah, she's just so lovely. And then one of my colleagues did snap at me a bit, and the colleague who I get on really well with, who I barely get to work with, said, oh, so if she does it again, stand up for yourself, don't let them talk to you like that. Let people need to talk to you like they'd like to be talked to back. So if it does happen again, I will probably mention it. But I get it was stressful and busy, but we're all like that. So, and sometimes people do snap when they're stressful, but we don't need to be snapping. We need to be supportive and not be being like that. And I think she has done it a few times, one of the colleagues. But you're not going to get along with everyone you work with, unfortunately. But it's fine. I just nod along. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, and get on with it. But if someone does snap you or talk to me in a certain way that's a bit rude, I will say something. I'm not going to let them, just because I've got dyspraxia, I'm not going to let them push me around and think just because I can't do pulling the pints. I can do everything else apart from pulling pints. I've done a few pints, but other than that, I can do everything else. So I'm very capable, and I'm more than capable enough. So I will not tolerate being spoken to in a not polite manner. So yeah, I at the time it was so busy, but next time I will. If she does, or if any of my colleagues talk to me in a way that I don't feel is very polite, I will say something, because we're colleagues. We're supposed to try and get along as best we can. You're not going to get along with everyone, but we've got to try and at least be polite to one another and have respect for each other. So yeah, other than that little making me feel a bit meh, it was quite good, and yeah, it was quite a nice shift after the morning rush. It calmed right down and was quite good. I then clocked off and I went off and got myself a Greg's lunch and got myself some flower shop photography from the flower shop around the corner, which is so lovely. I absolutely love it in there. Weren't as many flowers in there that there are normally, because they were doing a lot of bouquets for weddings, but I managed to get a few flower snaps from there that I'm going to show you guys now. I love flower photography so much. I then got picked up by my mum. We then went off to go to Nicole's, and I got myself some bits and bobs from there as well, and got myself a flavoured water for touch rugby that evening. I then got back, put my work clothes in the wash, and I then got changed, was writing a bit of my journal, watched the Aussie 6, listened to a bit of music. My older brother and sister and the dog had gone off to the Leaf and Ground Centre in Dursley, which is so lovely grounds. I'd have loved to have gone, but of course I was working, and my dad was back from being on this fishing trip, and when my dog saw him, he was very excited, wagging his tail, bless him, and my dad had gone off for a nap, and my dog jumped on the bed and joined him for a nap. And then my older brother went off to go to rugby training, and older sister has gone to stay away at our family friend's house up in around London somewhere, so she's staying up there for a few days. So normally it would be me and her at touch rugby, but it's just me, myself and I tonight. So yeah, I then got ready for touch rugby. My dad had dropped my older brother, my younger brother to football training, and my older brother was going to drop my younger brother off, but my older brother had to go to rugby training early, so he couldn't drop my younger brother off, and I got dropped to rugby by my dad. I got there and I was just doing so well. I always do my best when my siblings aren't there to see it. I'm like, really, come on. I normally score tries when they're not there to see it. I didn't score any tries, but I caught the ball and I literally was like scrabbling for it and caught it behind my head and was literally running along like this. I managed to stop myself from dropping it, because if I went ball to ground, it means the other team would get the ball. So I was like, I'm not letting them get this ball. And then I got caught, but this was like the first or second touch. So I then put it through my legs. One of my players behind me caught it, ran and scored a try. So I'd like to say that without me stopping the ball from being dropped on the ground, we wouldn't have scored that try. So yeah, I was just so impressed. And I did a lot of other rugby technical things that I can't remember, that one of my rugby teammates commented on a post I put about it on my Facebook about the rugby game, and yeah, it was really good. I love touch rugby. I love how lovely and supportive my teammates are. It's always just so much fun. And then we played about 2 or 3 games, swapping around teams, because we had a few different teams in bibs, and then it was the end of touch rugby and I was going to walk home, but then one of my teammates was like, do you want to get a lift back? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I got dropped back. I then got showered and changed, got into my PJs, and was just telling my mum and dad all about the touch rugby and it was just so much fun, and I was absolutely buzzing. Then I had a omelette and chips from the takeaway for my tea, which was so good and very needed as I was absolutely starving after touch rugby. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I absolutely love an omelette. I then finished writing my journal, I put that away, and then I was watching the UK soaps and Love Island, and Love Island is almost over for another series. I cannot believe how fast this series has gone. It's absolutely flown by. I then went off to bed, and then on my Friday, which is today, I got up, I got showered and changed, and me, my mum and dad and older brother were watching Lord of the Rings. One of them, I think it might have been the first or second one. My younger brother had just got back from the shops, and he got some lovely sunflowers for his girlfriend who's coming over for tea later on. I think they're going to be in his bedroom. They're going to have like a romantic little meal in there, which is quite adorable really. And then me and my older brother went off to go to get butties for lunch, and I had a cheese, onion and tuna toasted wrap, and got a sandwich for my older brother and my mum. My younger brother didn't want anything, and my dad had gone off to go shopping for my other grandma, his mum, and my older sister is away. The younger sister is at hers up in Cheltenham, and I posted a photo onto my Instagram, and she commented on it because she absolutely loves butties, and I was like, it's easy to lose. Bless her. Hopefully she comes down again soon because I'm missing her a lot up there, and hopefully she'll be able to come down and get a butties. And my family friend I used to work with, who plays touch with my older sister, or used to play rugby with my older sister, is planning for me, my older brother, sister, and our family friend to go off to Harry Potter World in October. So hopefully we get that sorted out and I'll get that booked off from work, and yeah, hopefully it goes ahead, fingers crossed. And if not, we'll probably try to do it another time, but we're planning to do that, which is going to be awesome. I have been since it first opened, and I can't wait to get back there. And then I got back, I had my butties, and I had a pastry that I got from Butties as well, which was so good. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of my butties now. Absolutely love Butties. It's such a great sandwich place. I also from McCall's got myself a Sprite and some prawn cocktail cravers, which they've started doing again, which I have never had, and I love prawn cocktail crisps and cravers, so can't wait to try those. I then was just listening to a bit of music. My older brother was on his Xbox, and me and my mum were just watching a bit of TV. I then went off on a big walk after letting my food go down, and I got some flour snacks that I'm going to show you guys now. Love flower photography, and it was a really good walk. It's a little bit cloudy and I thought it was going to rain, but then the sun came out, which is good. I then made my way down to my grandparents' house, where I currently am at the moment, and I got some flower sets from my grandparents' back garden, which me and my siblings helped like sort out, and it's looking very lovely, and I'm going to show you guys some photos of that now. I love the garden, it's turned out so lovely, and I love the little fairy garden that my grandma's put in there as well, which is super cute. I am now off to go and have a bit of bread and butter pudding that my grandma has made, and it's just finished. Just heard the time ago, and it literally smells so good. So I'm gonna have a bit of that with a cup of tea and just have a nice catch up with my grandparents. And I'm loving having them living where I live. As before, they lived in Portishead, so it wasn't too far to get to, but if the traffic was bad, it was a bit of a nightmare, and it's just a lot easier having them right on our doorstep, because they're now getting a little bit older and a bit more vulnerable. So if they did fall over or if they did get ill or anything, we're just right on the corner. So there's many of us, because there's a big family, there's many of us that could come around and look after them or help them if they'd fallen over or anything. And yeah, it's just really nice to just be able to go for a walk, and just if I fancy to pop in and see them. And yeah, family is very special to me, and if anything has shown me with the pandemic, it just shows you how important loved ones are, and you should spend as much time as you can with them, because you never know when it's the last. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week, or have a lovely rest of your Friday and a great weekend ahead, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.